Welcome back, everybody. We're coming to one of our favorites on the channel, Micky Flanagan. Sam was just telling me I picked this one out that we're going to get into today. She wasn't expecting it. She saw Micky Flanagan, and what did you say?
I said, yes, I'm excited. Micky Flanagan, best for last.
No, that's not what you said. You said, I love Micky Flanagan.
I do love Micky Flanagan as well. Anyway, all of that kind of encompasses the same energy.
She went from 2 seconds ago being like, I'm so hungry. My stomach's eating myself, to, oh, Micky Flanagan. I love Micky Flanagan. You know how it is, guys. Ladies out there, you know what you're like. Men out there, you know what ladies are like when it comes to food. Give me my food.
I like to be fed, okay?
Gonna eat you instead. Anyways, Micky has been great. We've got into a few of his videos.
I think he's hilarious.
Expanded into the UK comedian content, and we have not regretted it. First introduction to him was a little bit difficult, I think, from his accent, but we've got more familiar with it now, and we're always open to more recommendations. So drop them down below on this one. Hit the like button if you enjoy Micky Flanagan on the channel. Let's check him out, Sam.
Let's do it.
There's only one place I'll go on a regular basis, Spain. Now, Spain is lovely because we turned up in the mid-70s and we conquered the Spanish. We said we like it here, but we want a couple of changes. Because there's no bingo in the evening, cabaret's not very good, and we're struggling to get a roast on Sundays. But there was a fear, wasn't there, of going to Spain? A massive fear, an overwhelming fear, and I'll tell you what it was. The shits. The fear of the shits was monumental. You'd say to people, we're going to Benidorm next year. And they go, oh, you'll get the shits. And you'd have to justify it and say, well, at least you can rely on the weather. But you go to Spain, get the shits, have a nice time, come back. Over the last 30-odd years, the shits has largely disappeared from this experience. I mean, you don't get the shits. You come home unscathed. You've got to go more long haul now if you want to get the shits. You've got to go more international.
Where are you going?
This time last year, I was invited to India, to Mumbai,
I was
for the
going to guess
opening
that.
weekend of the Comedy Store in India. And then when I turned up, they pulled me to one side. They said, listen, Mick, we've got a thing here called Deli Belly. It's a bit tasty. If you get it, you'll be banging trouble. So don't have ice in your drinks. Leave the salads alone. Be careful. I said, you're all right. I've been going to Spain for 30 years. I'm covered. So...
Have you ever had the Deli Belly?
I mean, I've never been to India, but I'm just laughing because I feel like this is very similar. Like, we grew up in Canada and in North America, I feel like that's what it's like going to the Caribbean. It's like, don't have ice in your water, don't drink the water, don't have ice in your drink. Like,
Well, particularly Mexico, right?
yeah.
Where we live now.
Well, even in Dominican, I got salmonella going to Dominican.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so India is still on the to-do list, but experience some of the Caribbean stuff that
Yes.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the roast there.
Sunday
roast. We did a
yeah.
video on the Sunday
Looked
roast. That should
so
be up on the
good.
channel now. So everything's coming together for
Yeah.
us in the UK. We're starting to piece it all together.
So, I'm having ice in my drinks. I'm having the salads. I'm washing in a ditch. Bring it on. So, day 3, 10:30 at night. After the show, I looked at my mate Paul. I said, Paul, I don't feel right, mate. I'm a very regular man. I go in the morning. It's 10:30 at night and I feel like I need to go. He said, well, why don't you go? I said, no, I'm going to go. And I went to the toilet. And with the gentlest of pushes, the world fell out of my arse. It is terrifying. You wondering where it all comes from. You start to panic. You think I'm going to empty. I'm going to end up a costume of a man.
Costume.
They're going to find me hung on the back of the door. I went out to me mate Paul, a bit panicky. Genuinely scared. I said, Paul, this stuff's coming out of me. All this dirty water. He said, well, how bad is it? I said, have you ever emptied an old radiator? That's the consistency we're looking at.
Oh, goodness.
He said, oh, it can't be that bad. He said, come and have a light out. What's the matter with you? Come. I said, I can't. I said, I've got about 5 seconds between when I think I'm going to shit myself and when I will. I said, this ain't no disco, man. This ain't no fooling around. And he was rather unsympathetic, if you don't mind me saying. But a couple of days later, he phoned me up, room to room. About 9:30 in the morning, sounding a little bit upset. He said, Micky, I think I've got him. I said, go on then, how bad is it? He said, put it this way. I've just farted. And some of it sprayed on my pillow. Kennedy assassination.
Oh my God.
I could never work out how that bullet ended up where it did. I said, Jimmy, you got shit on your pillow. I don't know how it ended up there. Were you out or were you out?
That was Micky Flanagan, and Shts Abroad has shitted everywhere, apparently.
He got me the moment he said it was like the world fell out of my asshole.
And it's his delivery too, right? Because he's so nonchalant about it, and so like, you know, just energetic and fun loving. And then
let's just talk about my bowel movement.
It just fell out of my ass. The world fell out of me.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that was I think probably one of my favorites. Just didn't make it too graphic enough.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can go a little too far, and you're like, yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
This was just
it's just funny.
Pure comedy all the way through.
Yeah.
And
I mean, spraying on the pillow was starting to take it a little bit far for me, like a smidge. Yeah, but he didn't go all the way. He didn't always cross the line all the way, though.
I think the thing about that is, though, that he's exaggerating, right?
Yeah.
And so because he's taking it to that extreme of exaggeration, that it's in good fun, and it's not going to be so graphic where you're like, to the point is he telling the truth?
Did this actually
what
happen?
happened? Because if it is, this is absolutely grotesque, right? But I really enjoyed this one. It was great. It's one of my favorites, I think, from him. But we have not been let down at all from any of his routines.
He's been awesome.
So now we need another recommendation from you guys as to where we should go next. We've enjoyed the journey. We want to continue on it. Drop a comment, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, hanging out with us. If you got a few laughs, we love hanging out with you. So make sure you come back and hit that subscribe button. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.